Seconds out, Ayman Khan here. We've just witnessed Tommy Fletcher in with another highlight reel knockout there, Mark. Mark, what to say about that?
That was a perfect punch, perfect performance by Tommy Fletcher again. As I say, he's getting each fight, with each outing, he's tweaking his performance, looking at his work, what he does in the performance. We analyse it and we tweak it and polish it all up. And 20-year-old, as I keep saying, he's got a little way to go. He's got to keep his feet on the ground like he does, and he's got a very, he's got something natural, which natural power. But he needs to. He don't need to. We got to make sure he boxes and finds and sets up stuff like he did tonight. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you're looking to harness that power. You've said that he's got Deontay Wilder-like power. Is it about with him getting that experience and making it more than just the power with him?
Absolutely. I mean, listen, when he moves up the championship rounds, he will fight resilient men, sturdy men, strong men with strong minds. So he'll get there. Rome weren't built in a day. He'll be like them. Fingers crossed. And he's a very, very good student to work with, and his quality. He understands instructions, and he delivers, on point. He's brilliant. He's brilliant to work with.
Do you think he'll be particularly hard to match?
Well, listen, he's 20-year-old at the minute. At the minute, he's a 4-round fighter. You get me? So no, I don't think he'll be hard to match for the minute. But as he goes on and he moves towards 10s and 8s and 12-round fights, so they've got to fight him. Do you know what I mean?
Mark, if just get your thoughts on a couple of fighters on your stable. First of all, Johnny. Look, Johnny won't be looking at British title level yet, but he'll be watching the fight happening between Fabio Wardley and Nathan Gorman. But how far away do you think Johnny Fisher is from, being in those sort of fights?
Well, it's difficult for me to say. It's not very difficult for me to say. I've got my own thing in my own head. But he's 6 rounds at the minute, and I believe in the new year he'll be on 8s. So let's give him 3 or 4 8s, 3 8s, see where he is, and so end of next year, let's hopefully he'll be knocking on the door for some sort of title. Yeah, why not?
Get your thoughts on a couple of other things. Dillian Whyte is returning now. He's taking on Jermaine Franklin. The thought process is if he beats Franklin, he'll be taking on Anthony Joshua. The right fight for you, do you think, for those 2 fighters in the position that they're in?
Absolutely, yeah. I think that's about right. For everybody, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Who do you think will win that fight between Whyte and Joshua if we get it?
I think it's a real 50-50 fight now. I think. Dillian will. I know he's come off of a couple of bad losses himself, but so is Anthony Joshua, and Dillian will be looking at Anthony's confidence levels. Something's not quite right there, and can't seem to get his game plans together. So he'll feed off of that. And it's a good fight for the fans and for themselves and their careers, I believe. Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Mark, Anthony Joshua said that he's looking to be a free spirit and pick the brains of a number of coaches and get their thoughts on how he can improve his game. As a coach yourself, what do you think of that approach when a fighter says they want to do that? Do you think that's a correct approach for someone in your thinking, in your mind?
Well, I think myself, I don't know because I'm not around him, but I think it looks a bit complicated. Everything looks complicated. He's complicating everything. Yeah, it's just you got to uncomplicate things, simplifies things a little bit. You know what I mean? He's did it before. He's just got to find it again. You know what I mean? Find it again, and he can if he's got that desire. Yeah, for sure.
Your thoughts on next week? Tyson Fury takes on Derek Chisora in the 3rd trilogy fight. Your thoughts on that fight as well, Mark?
Well, my thoughts is the same as everyone's thinking. Really, it's not the fight I would love to have seen. It's definitely not a fight I would like to have seen at all, but it is what it is. I will be buying it because I'm a boxing fan, and because I've got you can only respect Derek Chisora. He's got a big, massive heart, and he gives us and the boxing fans and the public what they want. He leaves it in the ring, and Tyson Fury is he's the best heavyweight out there at the minute, and a superb boxer. But as Tyson says, and everyone says, he's got a puncher's chance, which is all right.
Michael,